Yo, 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 what up, though? I got my guy in the building, Spaceboi Fresh.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? I appreciate you coming, sitting down with me, man.
Big D.
No,
Let's do it.
hey, man, I've been waiting for this interview for a minute, man. How your New Year's going so far?
Man, it is extraterrestrial to say the least, dog. It's very well. Very well. How about you?
Hey, it's cool, man. No complaints. New year, making new moves. You know what I'm saying? In the new journey, stepped away
Yes.
from my studio to get, into the entertainment, interview, media, publicist, blogging game, man. So here I am.
You stepped away from the studio.
Oh yeah, that's Mogul
Yeah.
Media Studios is no
Yeah.
more.
That's what I was like, what? Where? Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't that out Royal or something like that?
Yeah, but it's still in good hands. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My guy G took over. So y'all, G5 Studios is what it's called now.
Okay.
You know,
Well, shoot.
so
Thanks for having me.
hey, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt,
We
man.
here.
So I see, you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing in the music. You know what I'm saying? You just dropped a new single. Kind of introduce and tell us about that single a little bit.
It's actually a new project, not just a single. I call it the soundtrack. I have a short film called Spaceboi Pimpin'. I've been doing these little skits here and there about me being a pimp. Shout out to my brother. I got it from my fam, Youngblood. But yeah, it's just a different character. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in the South. Like pimping was a thing I've always known about, whether it was bad connotation or good. Mostly it was good. And in my eyes, I was young. I didn't know the details on it. I'm not for human trafficking. Okay, not at all. I'm just saying. It was just a way of life. It was a culture that, as a youngin, you looked up to it because it was like, they was doing well. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And that was the Southern way, just like, maybe up north or in the East Coast, West Coast, it was drug dealers or something like that. But in the South, it was the pimps. Like you was like, damn, all right. So yeah, we made this like character up. Spaceboi Pimpin' is my name. And I made a short film about me becoming a pimp. It was just the ground rules, and then I'm gonna start doing them skits more often.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a TV series in a sense, but just on the web. And yeah, so I made a soundtrack with it. So it's like a short film hip hop musical because I'm acting and then I go into music mode. Like I start rapping, just like Mac and Devin goes to high school.
Okay,
Like
I got
that.
you.
Like it becomes a music video, but it's like, yeah, it's different tracks.
So
And
when
them
the
hoes slap.
when the visual of it is gonna come out.
I'm thinking February 14th, 214. Oak
Okay.
Cliff Day. We're gonna name that Dallas Day or Oak Cliff Day. We about to do it big actually. We just a couple friends of mine from the Cliff that's doing their thing out here is like planning on actually making that at least a known hashtag to do on that day. Like, yo, that's our area code. Like, let's represent.
Do
So
you,
yeah.
do you think there's a you brought this up? Is there a difference between pimping and sex trafficking?
Is there a difference?
Because
I
right
don't
now that's
think
what they
so.
slapping pimps with, right? Like
Yeah.
pimps are getting football numbers
Yeah.
because they say, no, you're not. It's not simply pimping no more. You are sex trafficking.
Yeah. Well, and what isn't sex trafficking maybe like underage? Maybe I don't know. I just feel like as adults, if it was just dealing with the adult thing, like I would say 21 and older, you have a choice. These guys, the real dealers, they are able to manipulate a situation and make you feel a certain way,
Yeah.
and you want to do it. My thing is, that's you that want to do it. Like, if you're grown, hey, it's your own. But the younger kid, like, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, any teen is in the name. Like, let them grow into their own. You know what I'm saying?
Before they, I
Don't
got
tap
you.
into their mind. Like,
I think the state of New York, and I may be wrong on this. I know they have it on the ballot, possibly, or wanted to introduce legalizing prostitution. Do you feel like it should be legalized?
legalize it. Legalize it.
Like we,
it's a huge market. Like, it's crazy, man. These dudes
yeah.
dudes and women, man. These people, these P's, they be getting to this dough. And
Hey.
it's America. Like, we some fucking hoes out here. Not technically, I'm sorry, but just saying. They working our ass until we can't, goddamn, make our mind go a different way. It's
Yeah,
just a different way, you know.
they
Sex
say
is involved.
prostitution is the oldest profession in the world. That
Hey,
they
yeah, I
were selling
bet.
poom poom from the beginning.
The boom boom. You remember? I mean, they be showing that shit on like them old Greek ass shows and shit.
Hell yeah.
Motherfuckers be in fucking with grapes and shit. And crazy shit.
Hey man, for real.
Crazy.
So you got your thing. You know, what I'm saying Spaceboi pimping the single. We 214. We talking about hearing that here coming up in February. And I heard you mention Oak Cliff.
Yep.
So Oak Cliff, man, is kind of one of those notable neighborhoods here in Dallas, man. Like, what's some like notable names that you can drop that came out of Oak Cliff?
Andre Emmett.
Okay.
Um, Blame It on Quay. That's my brother. He on Instagram. TT on Instagram. That comedian. He's from Oak Cliff. That was one of my best friends growing up. Chastity Garrett. You know, she's a top model. She just got the Playboy issue. First Dallas black female in the Playboy. You know, Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy. We played Pop Warner football together.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes the Cliff like so unique, man, that you feel like it's putting out so much like diverse?
I think it's in Rudy's chicken recipe.
Mm.
Yeah, I think, you know, we ate so much Rudy's chicken growing up that it just breaded some greatness in us. And now, you know, when we sweat, we're very seasoned.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And we hardly sweat. It's crazy. I don't know, man. The school system, I feel like being from poverty always triggers something in minds to do and, you know, go hard and grind. And not saying all of Oak Cliff is like poverty, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, public schools, you know, you got shit fucked up in there. You got teachers don't want to be there. People always going on DISD shit. That's where all of us was at. We was at DISD. And shit, man, we came out and just was like, hey, let's go, man. I'm finna show these motherfuckers I can do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's what we doing. It's crazy, too.
Man, well, big ups to you seeing your journey.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of growth. I think I went back and I saw that freestyle what you did, Say Cheese, about 5-6 years ago.
I wonder which one.
Oh man,
I had a couple of them on there, but I know there was some funny ass.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, one of them shits was trash. I said, yo, I might have to pull this
that
one
must
up.
have been that first one. That had to have been that first one.
Yeah, man. But you was doing, you was trying your thing. You was trying to do it.
He was at the South by too, or something like that.
And you know what? It was at some weird festival.
Yeah.
Start with an F, Funkity, Yeah, I got you. But no, but I see the growth. Like, you know what I'm saying, you still doing the music thing, definitely evolved with that. To, you know, leaving Dallas and going out to the West Coast and coming back, you know what I'm saying, being reintroduced to you again, seeing you at the Dub Car Show this year with 97 on the beat to now, you know what I'm saying, you having your own time slot, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. on Saturdays, doing your thing. Man, well, how does that feel being on the radio? Like,
bro, it is outstanding. Like, the feeling is ridiculous. To be honest, when I first got into or introduced to the radio world, I didn't have an expectation to be on air per se, because I have streaming TV going on at the time, and it was just like, I'm just gonna learn what I can and do what I can. I'm gonna do my thing. I do my thing all the time. I'm gonna do it. So I'm in there. I'm working. 2 years pass up, and some shit happened, bro. Like, I got reached out to from another station about putting me on air, taking me away from street teaming, and I'm like, bro, that sounds great. And shoot, I don't know, man. From that point, man, life had just changed, and you know, the beat, that's home for me, and they hit me with a day to just start me out, see how I do. You know, it's a trial period, and I'm just finna, you know, expand on it, bro, as much as possible. And shoot, you know, we just gonna keep seeing what happens.
so giving you your day, did they give you a bunch of ground rules like, these are the things you absolutely, like, what is the absolute no that get your ass up out the door from a radio station quick as a host?
I would say, I would guess trying to plug in people's music, other people's music. That's probably the hugest no-no, you know. Like, it's a program already set of what's going to be played. And I also like to say that on record. 'Cause a lot of people ask me, how can I get my shit on the radio? Like, fam, the reason we hear the same thing over and over on the radio is because that's the money. That's where the record labels are paying this shit to be played all the damn time. It's the demand. It's the people wanting that. If a lot of people don't know your music, then why would the radio station want to play it? What you need to do is build your fan base organically, do your thing to where when you press a button, all these people jump into your shit. So now that when radio is up, you have them call in and request your shit.
Yeah.
That's still a thing. Like, it's a demand, market. Like, music, we only gonna play what's wanting to be heard, no matter how many times it's gonna get played.
But you kind of contradicted yourself. You're only going to really pay what's been paid to play until it's forced on a person enough to call in and request the same song that's already been forced in the rotation anyway, right?
True enough. But that's record label payments. I'm talking big ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So when your homies heard, like, Spaceboi on 97.9, hey, nigga, we lit. We Billy Gang, we going up. The whole squad, we going up.
Right.
Hey, the first thing you got to tell her, hey, nigga, y'all just got to get hot in the streets. You got to tell your whole crew that whole spill.
We know that, they know that. So they're not the ones that are coming at me about some damn radio play. They know what the fuck is going on. It's the outsiders that feel like it's just, oh shit, he on air. Play my shit. I can't play nothing. I'm just gonna fucking talk and try to make good conversation with the listeners and have them stay on this station, stay on this channel.
Do you feel like you can have a hot enough record that you be like, man, fuck my job. I'm about to go ahead and play this record. I know they're gonna be on my ass, but I'm gonna take this chance.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's somewhere down the line, man.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So with 97.9 The Beat, man, like, what is that atmosphere like being on that side, being a radio host? Like, I guess, take me through your mental your preparation to get prepared for, because was this a 5-hour show? 11, 12, 1 to 4-hour show?
Yeah, it's actually a little shorter, man. It's that time, but at the same time, there's a live broadcast at Club Prime.
Okay.
From 10 to 12.
Okay.
So 12 to 2 is my time.
I got you.
But I'm running the boards, commercials, making sure that live broadcast goes smooth.
Got you.
So yeah, it's pretty interesting in itself, because just the other day, like, the power went out at Club Prime, so the DJ board stopped.
Oh man.
So I'm over there like, oh snap. Played the song, like, went in, it was all smooth. I'm sure the listeners didn't know what the hell was going on. We just hit it smooth, and that's engineering, I'm in there engineering.
So, like, working your way up through the hierarchy, because I'm real interested in, like, the whole intricacies of a radio station.
Yeah.
So they give you the Saturday night slot. So I mean, your weekend is out of there. You done with that. You sacrificing that Saturday night for this craft. So you do well at this craft. Then what's the next time slot?
I would think another day.
Okay.
At any time. That has to be the situation. I'm hoping to just take over the weekends first and do like just a hot spot, weekend blast, what I'm saying, a weekend jam, whatever. Telling people where the hot spots is to go to, and having people call in, shout out wherever they is, and do things like that to get the city going, just flowing. Like, all right, we need to go there. We already do that, but it's a little biased because it's certain people, certain corporate or clubs that pay to be advertised. But I want people to just kind of the people to tell where to go to. So I want the weekend. I want to own like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I got you.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But shoot,
do you
it'd
feel
be dope to have a morning show? I won't lie. That's some next level. That's the top goal. Is what I've learned in radio is that you have a morning show or that traffic time. Like that traffic time is the golden spot.
But with like the younger generation, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
These the new millennials, like I would say like 24 and younger, maybe 26 and younger, they're not listening to broadcast radio.
Right.
like that. You know what I'm saying? You got your playlist, you got your Spotify. I don't have to listen to any commercials uninterrupted. I can play what I want to play. Do you feel as though like radio as we know it is starting to become more so of a dinosaur, and with technology like the podcast route and independent stations, do you feel like broadcast radio mainstream is kind of going away slowly but surely?
Deep down, I feel that. When I first started, I felt that. That was the interesting part about it all. Was like, damn, how is this working, and how will it continue to work out? But I'm also realizing that it's also a huge number of people that is gonna always still depend on that, you know. So,
What's
generations, man, we're just gonna see. But
what do you think is like some of like the things that would entice people to stay with the radio? Because I know for sure if the radio goes away, a lot of the events that the city gets is orchestrated and put on by the radio station.
Radio forever, man. It's actually forever. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that shit, man. I think those events that you speak of are, drivers for people to listen, because, people love to win. A lot of people feel like they don't, or they love to know where to go. Radio is a great way to just say it, even though the internet is too, but it's like you're in your car. So what? Wow, man, it's gonna work. I think radio is forever, though.
I think that's what you should do.
Personalities is what keeps, a radio station flowing, I believe,
To put your name stay in the game, to forever be etched in radio history,
what I gotta do?
You need to create 97.9 to beat Summer Jam. Dallas is probably one of the only markets I know, major metropolitan, that doesn't have a legitimate bona fide summer music festival by its actual radio station. Like, yeah, Jambalaya come through here. Okay, yeah, shout out to Posty Fest. That's cool. And I know y'all do the Dub Car Show, but like a summertime downtown stages up Summer Jam.
Man.
Bro, I think that's your calling, man. You got to make that happen, bro. You got to go in the office tomorrow and start throwing papers and file cabinets on the ground and calling everybody up and let them know, bro, and let them know. And you got to be willing to put your job and your show on the line for it.
I'm with that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But Billy Gang, tell me a little bit about Billy Gang, man. Like that's your squad, that's your team. What is that comprised of? Y'all like Wu-Tang? What is Billy Gang?
Billy Gang is like a Wu-Tang, man. We grew up together, and we're expanding as well. There's some people that's in it that ain't been in it since then, but some creatives. We all do different things, share the same dream of getting $1 billion. Even if that's individually or collectively, that billion gonna happen. Real Billy shit. So it consists of the creators, me, Freddie B, David Impey, or people know Freddie B as Ben Billy now, David Impey, Mike Riley, and our homeboy Drew, which he started doing his football thing, but he's still Billy, but he went off to college and was wrecking shop at the football shit, but everybody else stayed to some music or clothing or videography lane.
I be seeing the merch here and there, so anybody can go out and purchase a Billy Gang t-shirt and wear it around freely.
Not only can anybody do it, I suggest that you do it. It's the thing to do. It's really the last option, the only option.
So somebody walking around with us. So if I went and bought a Billy Gang shirt, and where can I buy merch at? Y'all got a place where we can buy merch?
Out the trunk of the car. Hit me up. DM me.
Okay, no doubt. Best place to buy merch, right?
Hell yeah. Pull up.
So I pull up on the trunk of the car.
Yeah.
I go buy my Billy Gang merch. So you see me out in the hood, nobody gonna press me for wearing this merch.
At all.
So I know you see him going around, going viral. you know what I'm saying, Boosie had on the Kappa Alpha side.
Yeah.
Shirt on, kicking it at the basketball game hard as hell. I was like, damn, I didn't know Boosie went to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he played when he was in prison. You never know.
Up.
But he was kind of getting pressed about it, but it seemed like the Kappas kind of made light of it. How you feel like they handled it?
The after effect or how they handled it before?
The after effect, like after he wore the shirt.
Oh.
Because some Kappas was hot.
Yeah, bro. It was pretty thorough. I felt it was extra. It was extreme, but ain't even no but about it. Like, but no, there is a but. Actually, it is what it is. This is one of them things where, like, yeah.
I mean, they stroll all the time to wipe me down, doing their shoulder shimmy to that. So that's his song. So I mean, I feel like they should have probably made Boosie an honorary Kappa for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
No, me too, bro. I think that right there in itself is enough validation, and I hope that they teach him to do it. I really hope they teach him to dance.
Do you feel like there's a difference between street gangs and college fraternities? It's a lot of similarities when you start to look back at them.
It is a lot. I think the one difference is something my partner pointed out the other day. Like, you got the fraternities, which was made from most likely some white people. You know, they was the ones in college. They was the ones, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have an education, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, it's being called Greek and everything like that is just in itself like, we didn't make this. For his gangs, you know some niggas made gangs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the only thing. You got black on versus something that y'all was most likely mimicking from whatever down the line with the educational field. But other than that, it is a lot of similarities, man. People, they bang for their stuff, man. Them fraternities be repping hard. Them sororities, man, they be repping so hard. I be like, boy,
got their signs, got their colors.
Sounds they make.
They got their dance.
That shit tight.
Well, I guess you could say gangs emulate fraternities, right? Because,
crip walk.
You know what I'm saying? I guess all these things happened prior. I mean, fraternities, most of them came out early 1900s.
Yeah.
You know, some black fraternities. A lot of, I guess, street gangs as we know them today started off as, branch offs, so like Black Panther parties and all that stuff to, you know, evolve to what it is today, man.
Yeah.
So with your, I know you got your own channel. On YouTube, and you doing your thing with all that. Kind of tell me a little bit about that channel.
Stream Music TV. It's like MTV in the South or BET. You know what I'm saying? We want to be a network, an internet network, an online network, to where people have different shows under it. You know what I'm saying? We want to provide that entertainment that we missing in our culture, as far as the rare, real rawness. You know, but at the same time, at a very high rate of quality. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just bootleg movies getting filmed. This document shit looking like this that we doing. You know what I'm saying? That can provide substance to the channel and pleasure for the viewers. I have a show on there called The Black Box Show. I bring artists, creatives onto the show. Interview them just in a chill setting, bro. I just goof off. And when we first started with showing music videos, like we'll do a countdown, just like BET would do, Rap City in the Basement. We'd do a video countdown, live streamed. That was our biggest point, was that everything was just then and there. You fuck up. But we kind of slowed down with that because, man, just, you know, the retention wasn't just as best for us, you know, as far as money being made.
Yeah.
It's tough to keep a studio running, bro, you know.
Absolutely. Trust me, I know.
So, you know, things had changed. You know, for one point, I was creating a lane for underground artists to just, you know, do their thing. But then when we realizing the bread ain't coming in, we started looking for bigger deals and things like that. So that slowed down with the helping hand to where we need to help our damn selves. Let's go find a deal.
Yeah.
So we working on something right now. I tried to call my partner and see if I could say this on this interview, but he didn't answer. So I'm just gonna say, man, a big ass deal is on the table right now. In a matter of weeks, I will most likely be announcing some shit. I just can't do it now.
Well, yeah, man. Well, give me the exclusive. You know what I'm saying? When you get the, you know what I'm saying, make that announcement. I want to reciprocate and get my clout too, bro. So you got to have me on your show. You know, you ain't got to rush now. I know, I understand. I gotta get my clout up a little bit more. But I definitely got my list. Like I should be interviewed on the radio. I should be interviewed on, you know what I'm saying, on stream TV. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be on Real Life Street Stars. I feel like I should be interviewed on Say Cheese. I like every platform, man. I'm making my move. I'm getting my clout up.
Let's go.
Clout up. Right. I'm officially clout chasing, and I'm gonna catch that shit.
Let's
and
go.
I'm gonna own that shit. And I'm gonna boss up on these niggas, man.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn it, I got you.
You know, no, bro. I hear you, bro. And then you gonna leave. You gonna get in the car with your lady. You be like, fuck that nigga, Big D. That nigga ain't gonna never be on my shit.
I really want to know more about you, bro. So that's where I don't mind getting you on there, but I guess, I mean, you know, this is about me. I don't know. Or is it, can I ask you questions on this motherfucker? Like, I don't know.
This is about you, man.
All right, bet.
This is about highlighting you. All right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's asked me about my story yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we'll take it there then. We'll do it over on my side. I got questions for you, bro.
Hell yeah.
For real.
Hey, man, but big ups to you, bro, what you doing in the city, man. You got the single out still.
The project, man.
The project
coming out. It's a whole goddamn 5 songs.
The project
listen
out.
to the motherfuckers, Big D.
No, I streamed through, but you know what? I didn't realize, because, you know, I try to be a good driver. My truck is my place where I listen to the most music. Like, if you tell me to listen to music, I'm at home, I'm not going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Because my house isn't my happy spot to listen to music. Like, my truck, if it's banging in my truck, I know that shit rocking.
Yeah.
But sometimes I let shit play and don't realize, like, it's actually playing the album. I assume that it's playing, streaming multiple singles. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, word.
Because you got it on SoundCloud, but do you got it on, you don't have it on, do you got it on Apple?
Not
That's what I thought.
I don't.
That's what I thought.
Hopefully people will go search on Apple for me and they'll see my other projects there. But I'm just gonna do that on SoundCloud.
Okay. And then the movie, you know, so the visual 2/14 official Oak Cliff Day, as you said it. Hey man.
Baby.
But I expect you tomorrow to be live on your Instagram, going there, or whenever you go to the radio station, going ham, bro. We need a summer jam in Dallas. That shit has to happen.
It got to. You talking down in the streets, man. That shit hard. I'm with it.
Man, let's get it, man.
Sure.
And I'm supporting the movement, bro. Hey, Spaceboi Fresh, man, I appreciate you again, man. Hey, man, I'll see you soon. And we got to get on some, next time we be on some alien type shit, because I feel like you give me a Danny Brown vibe, man.
Hell yeah, bro. It's more than what meets the eye. But I'm going to give you what you asked for damn sure.
For sure, man. Well, I appreciate you, bro.